What is up, legends? Scion. Alright, so we're going to talk about Charles today. Is he worth summoning on? All of that good stuff. And we're going to 6-star him, so he's going to be the, I think, what is this, the 16th 6-star? Alright, so first of all, we actually have to make him a 6-star. Not done that yet. We're going to go through the whole process. Alright, so we already have him here. I can't do anything else about his awakening because it's not the day to actually farm Earth. But I can promote him. We're gonna go boom, 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 and boom. This is just all the stuff I was working on the last, took 4 days, basically, like an hour or two. I wasn't really going hard at it. I was just, you know, in between time of doing all the other videos and streaming that you guys see me doing. This is what I was doing kind of like in the background. So it took like an hour a day, basically, to do one of each, like an hour each one. So like 5 hours or something like that. So all right, so now he is a 6-star. So we're going to be right back because I'm going to go level him. I'm just going to throw him out in hell. And he's probably going to get beat up, whatever else like that. But it's the quickest way to do it so I can get this video done for you guys and we can talk about it if he's actually worth it. So be right back. All right, guys, here we go. We got Charles up to 60. Took me a little while. Doing various things, so it took me a little while. All right. So pretty much his first skill, as you can see right here, attacks with giant sword, 50% chance to decrease attack for 1 turn, 25% chance to activate smash. Effect chance is double if the enemy is buffed. So that is actually pretty cool, the fact that he actually reacts to a buffed enemy. And the activate smash, you can't really do too much with that other than make him attack more with its 1, which you can do 2 things with that. You can either put a set on, say like I have on Xeno right now, which is the counter attack set, which might actually be a really good thing, but this is the best gear that I have for that. And I basically just looked at this gear and was like, you know what, this is not that great. Even though those speed boots, I kind of want the speeds on them. I'm going to explain why after we talk about the skills. All right, so smash, which is his second skill, attacks the enemy repeatedly with a giant sword for 80% chance to spell all buffs. Damage decrease increases proportional to the number of buff granted to the attacker. So if it's a buffed out ass character, he's going to do more damage to it, which is pretty cool. Third skill is Fateful Strike. All attacks with a sword storm increases attack of all allies for 2 turns. Additionally, increases defense of the caster for 2 turns. When there are 3 or fewer enemies out there, damage dealt increases as enemies become fewer. So if it's 1 character out there, then he's going to do more damage with that. But if there's multiple characters out there, he's still going to do damage on that ass. So yeah, his imprint is additional critical hit chance effect. Now his awakening, which pretty much gives you a hint, like a previous characters, what type of character he is. The first awakening gives you speed, attack, and health. Second awakening gives you critical hit chance, attack, and health. The third is his Faithful Strike, but it gives you attack and health. The fourth gives you attack percentage, 30 health. You see where this is going, right? The fifth gives you speed, attack, and health. And the sixth gives you critical hit chance, attack, and health. Nowhere on this kit is health percentage, which pretty much is saying, okay, you know what? We want this guy to be a bruiser and attack type tank. You don't want you to be defensive. So hence my gear that I have on right now. This is pretty much the Abyss gear, except for the ring is not an Abyss gear because the ring is actually health, because I do want him to have some type of health right here with the 13k, because he is a tank. And so there's going to be cases where I'm going to use him as a tank, but still in a DPS type of slot. And I found that putting this together along with a hit set made my effectiveness at 67. Now the cool thing about this is that my speed right now with this set on is 143. And I'm not even max right now. I can probably eke out probably another little bit of speed right there. But let's say if I get lucky, it goes to 147. Now what I can do is on the boots, which this is just temporary right here. This is not staying. The attack is all cute and everything else like that. And I probably wouldn't necessarily want to attack on that, but I kind of want the speed on him. Even if I just managed to get 35 speed, like on the 85 boot or something like that, which is I think is actually higher than that. I think it's 40 or 50. I can't remember right now, but let's say if it's 35 right now, that'd be 178 speed for him without really doing anything, without having the speed set on, which I find very good. And then he has like life leech on top of that, and he has this particular even his ritual sword, which pretty much is going to make him attack even more. So he's going to have a benefit on top of that, which kind of keeps him alive. It makes him a pretty good attack tank, considering I don't have all of this stuff maxed out yet. Right here, like this is a really good attack tank. I don't have this maxed, and of course this necklace is kind of, in my opinion, a little bit trash, especially with this raw stat health right here and this effectiveness this effect resist right there. I kind of don't like that. Same thing goes with this right here, the effect resistance. It's kind of cool and all, but I like the critical hit damage and chance though. I just wish that it was like attack and health. That would be attack and health. That would be good. Or effectiveness. More effectiveness wouldn't be bad either. So sets that you actually would want to use with him, I think personally that you can use any set with this guy. And I'm about to say something even more crazy, which people might not agree with. I think that you should use critical damage on him, because he buffs himself. He buffs crit. I think you should use critical damage on a tank. On a tank character, I think you should use critical damage. And all 85 stuff right here, I think you can put that out and get him easily critical damage up to like, maybe 250, 250, and then maybe throw on some HP or effectiveness and just let him go to town and be a attack tank. He'd be freaking dangerous. I don't think he's not about really mitigation at all, to be honest with you. He's really not about mitigation. I'm making him about mitigation right now, but I don't think he's about mitigation right now. And the only reason why I'm making him that way right now is because this is the best gear that I can put on him right now with an interesting effect, giving him lifesteal. So I'm just gonna see how this is gonna go, and in fact we're gonna test it out literally right now on Banshee. We're gonna test it out on Banshee in this video. I have this literally is the most fun tank in this game. I have so much fun using him. His ultimate is crazy. His ultimate is crazy. His skill set is crazy. Like, again, he's the most fun that I've actually had as a tank. I think Cecilia was actually fun too, but he just blows Cecilia out the park. Like, he's just way more fun than Cecilia. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna take on Banshee to wrap this video, and we're gonna see how that goes. So I'll be right back. All right, ultimately, guys, I would like to use Charles and hunt stage 11. He's not quite ready for that yet, so we're gonna go to 10, and we're gonna use this team is fine. This team might be overkill actually, and we'll just keep it for this right now. I was actually using this team for the raid, just messing around the raid, and I actually beat 3 bosses with this team. But this might be overkill for this, but we'll let it rock. Let it rock. My goddess. Alright, now the cool thing about Charles is that you can use him in kind of any way that you want, any way that you see. He's the most versatile tank that you can gear in this game, because he could be geared defensive if you want to use him defensive. But me personally, I want to make him a straight attack tank. My goddess. Look, that's just silly. Yes. It's silly.
How about this?
It's even more silly that you can put lifesteal on him like that and do that. But this gear is just temporary. I'm not going to keep it on him. I would preferably, I know maybe somebody might disagree with me with this, is preferably I want attack gear on him. I want critical damage, or if I can't get critical damage, then just straight attack on him. I think he would do really well with it. Yeah, like, he definitely would do really well with it. I don't think I really need to do anything with this. Alright, so she's gonna disappear. Aww.
May those evils be punished.
Yeah, this team might be overkill for this. They might not kill the, well, Balana might do it alone. I don't think I have to control this.
I despise everything boring. Please, save us. Here. I want to win.
Pretty good at it.
Can you hold out for more?
It's pretty good that she absorbed all of that. They're dead. We might get nuked.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's shine.
We might get nuked. Nope. Tamarind almost got us nuked.
The time has come.
So good.
To determine the victor.
You pitiful beings.
I want to get more crit on him. I want to get like around 60 or 70%
All
crit.
right, be careful. Give me strength.
Like I said, I do apologize. I wanted to do Wyvern 11, but I don't think he's strong enough. Not like this.
I present to you the greatest magic.
He might be. But I don't want to do it ugly either.
Yes.
How disappointing.
Listen.
Alright, we're gonna make this faster. I'm taking over because she's just gonna do that stupid buff.
I guess it's my turn. Is it time for magic?
If I do this, it's gonna debuff everybody.
Release mana. I will guide you through the light.
Let's shield,
My goddess.
and then we'll just arc it.
It's time to draw my sword.
He doesn't have any of his stuff up either, so.
This is my stage.
And we'll attack you. Normally I wouldn't have Chamber and DN in here.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Well, I definitely wouldn't have Tamarin in here. You don't need Tamarin in here. But I just left it because this is where we're at right now.
Will you help me? I believe this is what the goddess wills.
I would have had Luna here, and this fight would have been over already.
Together. Okay.
I'll show you how it's done.
But it's good just to get a good look at him.
Let's advance together. I will do my best. I'm scared.
Why are you scared? You're about to die.
I will guide you through the light.
It's time to draw my sword.
Alright. Yay, Mystic Medals. Alright, so here's the thing. You got 1 day left to actually get this character. In my opinion, it's the most fun tank in this game to have because you could put relatively any gear on him and it will be useful. Now, not resistance gear. Like, resistance gear is not useful for anything, but you can put hit gear on him, you can put attack and crit gear on him, and it'd be fine. He's not typically used as a main tank, but if you want to use him as a main tank with his S3, you can actually get away with that as well. So literally, he's like the most versatile tank. He took over, really, Cecilia was the most versatile tank. And like in the beginning, it was Raz, and then Raz quickly got bumped out by Cecilia, and then now it's Charles. There's all different types of tanks in this game, and they serve different roles, and they could be quote unquote like the best tank. Like as far as the best utility support tank, I think that's Clary. Clary might be the best all around tank as far as support, but she has no offensive power really to speak of. It's just really trash. Even if you spec her properly and get like all defense up and everything like that, her one will never be making any boss fear anything. It's just not happening. So she's just not built that way. So in that sense, she can't be the best tank because she's just not a threat to anybody besides just, you know, sustaining and living long enough, which she does the best out of everybody. So she might be the best, you know, defensive support tank. Then you have Phyllis, who is a little bit like that. Then you have characters who are like, you know, Shadow Rose. Shadow Rose is a debuff tank, and she's not meant to be in the front. You should never put her in the front. But Charles, on the other hand, he has a defensive perk with his S3, so he can actually have a little bit of defense out there. His HP baseline is higher than Shadow Rose, so he can actually be a main tank. He's not going to be Bask. He's not going to be Crow. He's not going to be, even Cecilia's higher, actually, when it comes to tanking. Like, he's not going to be any of those people, but he will be that badass off tank, like Charlotte, who will just come out there, single target and AoE target with his S3 and bust some ass. Like, literally, he's like, I can't say enough that this is literally the most fun character in the game right now. And, like, you know, he look old and everything with his mustache and everything else like that. And normally I don't like characters like this, but I like this character. So Epic 7 would be making me like characters that I don't normally like. They won't make me like Aether or Chloe, but I like Charles. So should you summon on him? Yes. If you have anything left to try to summon on him, go for it. Just go for it. I know the rates aren't the best in this game, and no, I've been very unlucky, as you guys can see. Like I've been, my luck has not been great lately, which I guess is evening out because in the beginning of this game, like literally like the first 6 or 7 characters, it was easy for me, and it's been evening itself out ever since at that point. So, you know, I can't even really complain because I was very fortunate early in the game. So if it gets a little bit hard on me, you know, it is what it is. You gotta take the wins with the losers. If you catch an L, you catch an L. But definitely try to get this character. He's fun. He makes Banshee actually really easy, and I can't wait to actually get the proper gear on him that I want to have on him. Again, this gear I have on him right now is temporary. You can even go speed, because I basically right now, no, I have 143 right now, so if I wanted to go like a speed set, I could easily have 200 right now on him as a tank. If you want to do that, you can do that, and you could definitely do that. Although he's not really a debuffer per se, he's a single target debuffer, because if you want to decrease the attack, you can decrease the attack. If you want to go out there and dispel all buffs, you can. So he could be definitely that type of guy. If you give that S5 all the way down, that's 100% to dispel all buffs. And PvP, that's messed up. He can do that 100% when you get that to +5. And then you got his nuke. Now, being granted that this is a tanky character that you can bring into Guild War, everything else, like, I brought him into Guild War, and he just literally, he counterattacked 3 times in a row and killed the entire team. And it was a little bit sad because I was just doing it and I didn't know that I was going to actually do this video today, and I didn't know I would get him finished. So I'm actually going to mess around, do a PvP video for him, because it makes me more interested with PvP with him, because it's funny. It's just completely funny when he actually counterattacks and then he follows up with the smash. It's GG for people. It's straight GG. With this trash that I got going on right now is well, this isn't trash, but it's not what I want him to have. Let's just put it that way. I want some attack. I want attack all the way around here. I want a crit damage set with critical, so I can have him at like this 49%. This is trash. I don't want this 49% right here. This ain't cool. This ain't cool. I'm probably the first chance I get, I'm probably getting rid of both of these and getting like maybe crit damage or critical, just to push this higher and drop his HP down. So like his HP is already going to be like at 14 once I get him fully awakened and put the proper gear on him anyway. So that's what I would like to get. And I want to get proper boots, like get speed boots and not this attack. And we should be good to go from there. So I will catch you guys next video. Thank you for watching. Definitely try to get Charles. He's a fun character, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna try to I've been trying to do things a little bit differently, and I'm gonna do more in-depth stuff. The next time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold off a little while longer, and I'm gonna give you the PvP on the character as well. So catch you guys later. Peace.